Public time, 3 minutes for each speaker for items not on the agenda. I'm gonna start this one off. We got a FOIA from Susan Huff asking for a board packet for each meeting. We just got this morning. So this is your reply to your FOIA. I am going to, I guess I'm the one taking care of this. I don't know all the FOIA rules, but I'm going to tell you, when I ran for supervisor, I attended 1 year of meetings before the election. And I asked Barb for a board packet. Oh, was it expensive. She wanted me to pay her $38 a month for a board packet. I said, no thanks, I don't need a board packet. So, all I'm saying is I'm looking at our fee schedule. A township resident gets 4 copies, no charge. And then it's 25 cents a copy after that. So I just gotta do some digging to see. We're talking about electronic, we're not talking about paper.
Well, it depends if she wants paper, then there's the charge.
Okay, we're not even talking about paper, we're talking about electronic. Well, I mean, I get the board packets out late on Thursdays, and the police deliver it to our 2 trustees. And all I can say is we will do our, I mean, if I'm here alone, you're not getting a board packet. I don't know how to scan an email. As long as I have somebody here capable of doing that, we can get you a board packet. Like I say, if it's me alone, sorry, you can't get it until maybe the morning meeting or the day of the meeting or whatever. I don't know how other to answer this.
I'm not the one who gets the board packets together, I know you do it, so I just wanted you to be aware of it.
Okay. Shouldn't be an issue. It's just if there's
It's on his time.
if there's somebody that can do it for me, because I can't. I don't know how. So we'll start this January. Is that fine?
Oh, yes, definitely.
So we've got to get that email put somewhere so that we have it.
Aye.
All right. Anybody else at public time?
So, Kelly Nolan, you know who I am. The March 27th Board of Commissioners meeting, Peggy Brodsky stated that the main qualifications for the library board are honesty and integrity. Ms. Brodsky has failed the test for those traits. In her effort to build support for her Harmful to Children campaign, Ms. Brodsky has incorrectly paraphrased information from books she discussed. She shared pages from books out of context. She promoted information on her Facebook page that spread lies about how books are selected and shelved in the library. She has challenged books, denying that she's a book banner. And during the genderqueer controversy, she stated the book would give readers wrong ideas. She has bullied and harassed library staff to the point that we lost our excellent children's department head to another library. She publicly stated that she doesn't consider restricting a book to be banning a book, but it doesn't matter what she believes. Courts have ruled that restricting a book from its intended audience is a ban on that book. In this very room, she stated that she would vote to move a children's book out of the children's department, even though that would mean it wouldn't be available to children. She has persistently misled listeners in her quest to see books she doesn't like, restricted, labeled, or moved. The law doesn't give Ms. Brodsky or anyone on the library board the power to declare materials harmful to children, and our library doesn't have materials of that nature on its shelves. Ms. Brodsky also doesn't have the credentials to determine whether or not a book is age appropriate except for her own children. Seems to be a problem with letting parents supervise their own children in the library with them. And the law doesn't give Ms. Brodsky or anyone on the library board the power to declare materials harmful to children. Ms. Brodsky is misleading the public and fails the integrity and honesty check. And I see she isn't here today and has stated she isn't going to come and present her reports. which was one of your complaints about me. And I did provide reports, which Mr. Jarvis did not include in the packets. So I wanted to clear that one up. Thank you very much.
Peggy is not coming to the meeting this morning. I got an email today, and her report's in there. Anybody else?
Good morning. Susan Huff, Metamora. At a time when most children have a cell phone or a tablet in their hands before they can read, Ms. Brodsky, your appointed Lapeer Township Library Board member, continues to bang the drum about the imagined danger of books for older children and young adults falling into the hands of young children. Ms. Brodsky is so determined to sway opinion that she continues to stretch the truth or lie outright. At the last library board meeting, she shared information from the LDL website regarding a book. She implied that this circled section here is all the information about this book that's available on the Lapeer District Library website. However, if you go to that website, there are 5 professional reviews. There are 51 reader comments that she neglected to indicate were there, which also can give readers a lot of information about that book. She's supposed to be supporting the library, not tearing the library down. But what's really troubling to me was her response when someone at the October board meeting, a library board meeting, was explaining Ms. Brodsky's little stunt it was the November meeting, the stunt that occurred here at the October meeting. When the videographer said Peggy had turned to hold her offensive illustration in front of the camera during the meeting, Ms. Brodsky said that was not true. You all saw what she did. It's recorded. That recording is on the internet. It's on YouTube. Yet she was comfortable lying about what she did. We are 10 months without a director, and the board is making decisions and changing policies that shouldn't be touched without the guidance of a professional director. Because of the outrageous things that Peggy and her cohorts continue to say, qualified candidates don't want to work with them. Peggy has, like Kelly said, failed the honesty and the integrity test. I don't believe this is what you want in a board member. I understand this is what we have in a board member until December of 2028, but I truly hope you will come to the library board meetings. I truly hope you will visit our main branch and the other branches and see for yourself what our libraries are like, because they are being badly mischaracterized by our majority board members. Thank you for your time.
Anybody else?
I fully support Peggy on everything she does, everything she says, and I feel that this continued bulliness is not necessary. Stay in your own townships. But the reason people don't want to work at the library is exactly because of you.
Anybody else?
I don't believe she's allowed to address us.
Thank you. Moving on to the agenda. We're back to public time. For anybody that would like to speak.
Susan Huff, Metamora, and I want to speak for a minute about GLTA, which is a great service, and I'm thankful we have it. But there are some problems at GLTA with transparency. At the end of September, I had the opportunity to look through the website and try to find some information, couldn't find a thing. Minutes stopped in 2016, nothing there after that. Went into the GLT office, asked to see the minutes. If I came in here and asked to see the minutes, there would be a book or a folder that I could look at. That's Open Meetings Act. I was refused. I was told I would have to present a FOIA to see the minutes. So I did that. But I also FOIA'd the townships that have representatives and asked for communications between the executive director and the township representative, so I could try to figure out what was going on and why I couldn't see the minutes. The most interesting thing I saw was that on 3 occasions, 1 in January, 2 in April, the executive director asked her board to approve via email repairs for bus 107, bus 42, and to buy a mobility van. Those should have come into an open meeting, but they approved them via email. If they really needed to be done before the next meeting, 18 hours notice is all it takes for a special meeting. That could have been noticed, the special meeting could have been held, transparency would have been upheld, but that wasn't done. The reason they voted on bus 107's repair and bus 40's repair at the last meeting is because Susan Huff had FOIA'd the record of those votes. So they remedied those votes at that meeting. 11 months later, 6 months later, it's just sloppy. But it's also unacceptable to not be able to see minutes when you walk into a public agency and to be refused. It's unacceptable to go to an open meeting and have to be allowed into the room behind a locked door. Open meetings are supposed to be in a place that is generally accessible to the public. I believe some boards that have appointees travel from township to township. So for example, GLTA might meet here 1 month. They might meet at Elba 1 month. They might meet at the city 1 month. If that facility requires a locked door, that's not the place for an open meeting. And to be told that I had to sign in to attend the meeting, again, an Open Meetings Act violation. There are just so many of them. So I am hoping that through this process, the GLTA will bring itself into line with the Open Meetings Act and be more open and transparent to the public. Thank you for listening.
The Open Meetings Act, what it means, the door's open. The door's open. That door can be closed if Janelle not allowed it closed, but she's got to go out there and answer the phones. But that door must be open. That's what it is. Anybody else?